Hong Kong 2011.
So I'm Melissa.
Mimi here.
And
Tara, Jen, Brittany,
Deborah.
and Anetta.
And we were your Hong Kong team for 2011. So we're just here to tell you guys, give you some tips, let you know our experiences, and just get you prepared for your trip to Hong Kong 2012.
And wish you the best of luck. Yes.
Today's the last day of our placement, and we just had a meeting. And now we're bored, so we're filming.
So we're going to start with the rooms. Your accommodations, well, our accommodations. Well, we stayed at Yes Inn, and so it's the hostel.
Yes,
and
it's a closet.
It's the
You guys
hostel
will get it next year.
equals closet. The beds are like 2 feet from each other. You have a little kitchenette, no stove,
We have
no
a hot
oven.
plate.
You have a hot plate.
And
bring your frying pan.
And try not to burn anything. Bug spray in case of roaches. Bring
a mattress if you have bed bugs.
maybe your own
Yes.
mattress in case you
No,
have
bring your own sheets.
Your own
Your
sheets.
camera turn off. Bring your own sheets.
It's okay.
maybe your own pillow because you get one flat one and it's not really pillow, it's like paper.
Or you can buy one here, it's cheaper.
Right, that too. And maybe
$19.
Everything is cheap here. And you should bring a lot of luggage space.
yeah.
Yes.
Don't bring a towel. You can buy one here for $4.
Yeah, don't bring anything.
Don't bring anything, not even salt. Don't bring anything.
Bring
Just
stuff
tea
for the first week, and then don't bring anything else.
Unless you're my size, then maybe you want to bring some clothes. You're an average size person.
Yeah.
So a lot of things are one size, so you should.
Small.
And they're
Yeah,
small.
they're small.
Very.
So come with like one small luggage and leave like a big one empty for stuff to buy.
So 2 suitcases.
So you don't have to send stuff back
Home.
home a couple of times. McDonald's and KFC and
It's very
Pizza
cheap.
Hut. Just
Yeah,
in
they
case.
have everything else.
Yeah,
You can get it delivered. Yeah.
It's cheaper to
Right to
eat
your
out
door.
than to buy the food and come home and cook it.
Mhm.
So for those people who want to,
Unless you're vegetarian.
well, that's true.
The
Yes.
best supermarkets are
Welcome.
Taste, Welcome, and Park and Shop.
Yes.
And if you can buy things by bulk, like right in the beginning, it's good.
So
They have
that's
these
true.
boxes of Ritz crackers here, and you could just take them with you, and they're amazing.
Bring lots of money.
First of
Well,
all, for food,
You can
Food is all I spend a lot of money on.
Yes.
Food,
clothes.
clothes.
don't bring a lot of
Bags.
cash because you'll barely or rarely even have time to exchange it. So
Exactly.
spend
You
it
can
on
exchange it
at home first, and then bring like a debit card or you
Debit
can
card.
pull money out of your debit card and it only cost you like $5.
If you bring
Our principal, Jessica. Woo!
Hi, Jessica.
Video.
We're doing a video for next year.
Come and say hello.
What's wrong?
Hi, this is Jessica.
This
She's the
is the best principal.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hi, Jessica.
Jessica.
Nice to meet you guys.
You'll meet her soon.
I'm going to take photos.
That's Jessica, the principal of
You'll love her.
LV.
She's really nice.
Yes.
Very, very nice. She'll be your supervisor.
Mhm.
Where were we?
Let's talk about the school.
Money.
Okay, we are at the BA campus. It's on Tingyi. It is the first school that was open.
Yes.
And
Amazing teachers, amazing kids, very smart.
And you get there by teens.
oh, we have
take the MTR.
half an hour. Not bad.
No, it's not half hour. It's a 10-minute walk to the MTR, and then a 11-minute trip.
Including everything, it's half an hour.
Yes. Maybe.
Who's this?
All right, LV. So
We're the LB.
it's LV campus. It's if you're taking the bus from where we stayed at Yes Inn, it's about in the morning. It's like half an hour?
Or less.
Half an hour or
20
less.
minutes.
Bus ride. if you're coming home,
Yeah, because the
an
traffic.
hour.
Yeah, traffic
It's
is
an
heavy
hour.
both ways. Yes.
coming home is an hour bus ride.
But it was cheap. It's only $4.60 each way.
Right.
Hong Kong dollars.
And that's like 50 cents Canadian, if that.
You can't eat your breakfast on it.
Yeah, you can't eat on the bus or on the MTR. Also, our LV campus has a lot of choices, like for food, like lunch, what you want to do. There's McDonald's. There's even like this little breakfast place.
The grocery store.
There's a grocery store. There's Cafe de Corral. There's just
7-Eleven.
yeah, on the street. There's a
So,
bakery
lots
on the
of
way.
food.
Lots and lots of options there.
Yes.
So what different age groups?
Oh,
Oh wait, we're just gonna talk.
Okay, so we're from the HL campus, and we're the closest campus, so you can
It's
walk to school. It's 10-minute to 15-minute walk, depending how fast you walk.
The only thing is we don't have food here, so
But we can order food.
we can either order it or bring your lunch. But it's convenient because we can walk home
Yeah.
and you get to sleep in.
and we get to sleep.
PNs, and then like they're in between the K, like well of course the PNs and the K2s, but with their maturity level, I find that you need to keep them engaged when you're doing your activities, and it's something for them to do. Otherwise, they start to branch off, and because there's such a big group of them, you have about up to 30 children, probably no less than 24, in the morning and in the afternoon. So we're not used to doing such big groups like that. So sometimes you need to make sure that you keep their attention, because once two of them get going, it's like what is it like? It just kind of flows, and then everybody you kind of lose things, and it's
Domino effect.
yeah, it's a domino effect, and it can get chaotic. So just be engaging with your activities and your lessons and whatnot.
And usually they have like 2 to 3 teachers in each classroom. So for me,
So bring enough gifts.
yeah. So
Yes.
1 English teacher and 1 Mandarin teacher and 1 Cantonese teacher. So 3 in each classroom.
At a time.
Yeah.
So what we learned when we came here, bring 3 gifts, not 2, 3.
Beauty dishes.
And you can give them at the end.
Yes, it's better.
Yes.
They want
give
them
them
at the
Yes.
end.
Yes. Yes.
That's what else we learned.
And for the kids, they love anything. So like even anything from the dollar store, they love that stuff. That's
Stickers.
Canada. Or even stickers, erasers, they love that stuff. Stamps.
And you have 28 different children, right? So in the morning, I have 28 children in the morning. In the afternoon, there'll be another different children. So I bought like 60.
So it's like 60 gifts.
Yes,
Yeah.
from the dollar store. Don't worry.
Argyle Center. So much stuff there, really cheap. And yeah.
You can't try anything on there though.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
places you can't try
Right.
on the clothes, and it's one size. So you
Not
make
all
sure you get.
stuff. There's some
an Argyle
stuff
center?
No,
yeah.
there's stuff so good.
Yeah,
Me
there's
and
some.
Jen find clothes.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you just
A
can't
lot
try.
of things are one size. So make sure you ask. Make sure you ask, and bargain. You can bargain there too, and to make sure when you get your items, you take them out of the plastic bags and look them over, because sometimes even though it's coming out of the plastic bag and they say it's new, there's holes and there's button missing and
I had a whole.
all kinds of stuff is going on inside that package you don't know about. So
But they're good. They're nice. They'll let you exchange it, so it's no problem.
just make sure you check it first.
China. We went to China because we like to shop. So it's only half an hour away. It's really easy to get there. You can go there on the MTR. And basically, as soon as you come out the MTR station, there's a big mall, and it's a lot different than Hong Kong though. So it's called Shenzhen, and it's a lot different than Hong Kong. Hong Kong people, I would say, are more kinder and they're more polite. Chinese people, they're a bit ruder, but they give you better deals, and they do not let you walk away. But it's a lot cheaper there than Hong Kong. But I mean, I would say shopping there is good, better than Hong Kong, but they're still pretty much both cheap. So you'll win either way.
You have to get a visa,
Yeah,
and the visa costs about 30 Canadian. And it's a 1 entry visa. You can stay for a couple of days,
5 days.
but you can't go back and forth within that time frame. You just have 1 trip per visa. So it's a good thing if you have like a weekend, if you want to overnight or whatever, or make sure go early and try to pack in as much of your shopping as you can in one visit.
So you should probably bring luggage so that you can pack all this stuff into it, because you will come out of there with many things.
Because we went twice. If we knew, we probably would have stayed the weekend instead of going back twice. So it's pretty worth it if you do want to go.
Here at LHK, their teaching methods are different. We're used to working with the young children, and the way they do it here is more like when you get into elementary school. So the kids have homework at 2 and 3 PNs have homework. K1s have homework. They have homework at K2s and K3s. They have homework in English, in Mandarin, in Cantonese. They'll get worksheets. They have books to read on the weekend with their parents that need to come back the next day or after the weekend, so on Monday. And they're pretty strict about getting the homework done. It's very important to them, and their time schedule is very limited because you have a morning class and an afternoon class, so they're only there for 3 hours. They're only there for half a day, and they pack a lot into those 3 hours. So a lot of their sessions are like 20 minutes. Well, for K1 anyways, or it's 20-minute sessions. I'm not sure about the rest.
So, and don't get too shocked if you don't see them going out to play, or you see them only playing for 5 minutes. That's how Hong Kong style. Usually they have to finish their homework, or they only get a certain amount of physical education time. But a lot of the kids have like gymnastics in the morning or swimming. They have a lot of extracurricular activities, so it's not like they're really lacking. Yes, they don't get it at school, but they do have it at home.
And in, I guess with High Scope, you see that, we guide children. Here it's very teacher directed. It's very, very teacher directed, and I don't know their consequences are not
Logical.
Not logical. I guess they don't follow in sequence with, I guess, the behavior. So like sometimes we've seen here children who didn't finish homework got sent, like in K2. K2 would get sent to the PN classroom and they would cry, or the teachers they yell at the children sometimes, and they get timeouts, and
I hope they're not out there.
so it's just different. It's different.
But if you do see the end result, you do see that the kids, they are advanced. They are very disciplined. They have a lot of manners. I'd say more than what we're used to. They will always come in and greet you. Once you're in the classroom for at least a week, you'll feel welcome. They'll come to you for help, any concerns that they have. I have to say, even though there is discipline, you can see a good result of what they're learning and what the teaching methods are. So it's not like they're traumatized.
No, it's just their culture, so we're not used to it in Canada, so we're saying that just be prepared.
So we are traumatized, but they are
not us. They're fine.
Yes. They allow us to use their resources to make props. So when you're planning, you check their storeroom and make sure they have what you need. If not, they can order it for you. And the teachers are very helpful with your planning because they can advise you as to what activities would fit in with their curriculum, and then you just plan according to that, and it's easy to